Damn. All right. It's about time we got back to this.
And we're doing it.
Start off with a little blasphemy because you know what? I'll just start off with. I feel like that ended abruptly.
We'll work on that.
I don't know. Whatever. Whoever programmed this show should be fired.
Did it for free.
Well, they're fired now.
All right.
Not just that, they're fucking fired.
There you go.
All right.
Official.
It's like we're professional. I don't even remember what my point was. I was going to say something, but anyway, we're ready or not. Yeti or not. Yeti? Fuck, I don't remember. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Bigfoot, man.
Here we are. It's
In the Pacific
really
Northwest.
Yeah, it's kind of weird being back at this, but I think this is the right direction, man.
Yeah, we are on location. There are woods right there.
It makes sense. I don't think there's Yetis here, but that wasn't the whole point of the show. We just wanted to kind of like,
What? I got a story for you then.
oh,
All right.
okay.
So,
I gotta practice this.
Yeah.
Oh, Did that work? I think so.
I think so.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll do it.
All right. So years ago, before I worked at the jail, I worked for a private security company and did security for construction sites. And one of them was out here by Potlatch State Park, right down the road over here.
Okay.
And they were building a power substation out in the middle of the woods. It was beep boop dumb. There's a bunch. It was way out in the woods, man. It was so far out in the woods, actually. Like you go off the paved road onto a dirt road, and there was no address they provided us. They gave us actual GPS coordinates out there in the wood that this road will go towards. And so we got there, and they're building the substation, and my job was just to be there over the weekend or overnight over the weekends to make sure, crackheads don't come and steal the copper wire and stuff.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they had like millions of dollars of like this heavy gauge copper wire, like all over the place out there.
Yeah.
And so that's where they had us there. And so it was late. It was late at night, and it was dark out there, man. Because out in the woods, like it is dark out there.
Well, yeah. There's no like city light. Even.
Yeah, and it's scary, bro. So like I stayed in my car most of the night.
With the door's locked.
Yeah.
And my gun.
And like
my both guns.
And every little while or so, I'd turn the headlights on, and take a look around.
Hold on.
To make sure nothing was going.
What the f*** was that?
Yeah. And then it'd be good. Maybe sometimes I'd walk around a little bit, but I'd go right back to my car, and that was like my little safe haven. Well, one of these nights I was out there, I turned my headlights on, and I could see off in the distance in the direction for which I'd come. It was like a clear cut in the woods. There's little dirt roads on it, and I could see down towards the end of where the dirt road was. Had to have been probably maybe a quarter mile or so. The eyeballs catching the sunlight or the headlights from my car.
Yeah. So
glowing.
There's like eyeballs.
Yeah. And so I was like, what? I could tell by like where they were. I was like, well, like they were too far apart to be like something little,
Yeah, but like
from that far away.
how far on the horizon?
It was hard to say because it was pitch black.
Okay, so like you couldn't tell how.
But
high.
I had a frame of reference from like knowing what the terrain looked like from being there in the daytime,
Okay.
And so I could know like, well, there's no like trees. There's no like there's not a raccoon perched on a limb or something right there because there's no trees right there. Like it's not like up on a hill because there's no hill right there. Like
yeah.
The way it seemed to me that it had to have been something really tall. Really tall.
Okay, so it seemed like the eye line should be.
There was nothing for a little creature to be on to be at that height, is what I'm saying, I guess.
Okay.
And so I was like, that's scary, dude. Because I didn't really realize that until the morning when the sun came up and I could see. I'm like, hey, that's.
So then you have a little bit more of a frame of reference.
Yeah. And so I was like, how did I see that there when there's no trees and like nothing for a little critter to get on for me to see its lights from there? It's not lights, it's eyes. And so I was like, man, that's I don't know. I thought Bigfoot at first, but I was like, probably not. But another night when I was out there, I was out there walking around the site, and this is the last night I did it before I started bringing a shotgun out there with me because I heard something big in the woods.
I need something big.
I
Shotgun.
heard something big in these woods moving, dude. Like trees breaking, like big commotion, not that far away, you know. And I was like, dude.
I mean, there's bears out there, obviously, but
it didn't seem like I've been bear hunting before. I've seen bears, and I've never heard them be big enough to make big noise like this. It's big.
Well, just to try and to be fair, isn't it mostly black bears that we have around here?
I believe so.
And they're the smaller ones because like the brown bears are like the grizzlies and stuff. And they're,
to my understanding,
and there used to be. I mean, California's got a grizzly on their flag because they're a bunch of morons. They killed all of them. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't mean there couldn't be grizzlies here. They just kind of, so like, okay, grizzly's like 10 foot if it's up there. So could be something like that.
That's true. And
but
that's why I'm like, well, I don't know.
That's why we're exploring this. Like, I don't know. But because you don't know, could be anything.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been nothing.
Yeah, well,
it could have been some crackhead out there trying to steal some copper wire. And it's like, oh shit, they see me.
I mean, no. We're trying to keep this, censored as much as possible, but it's just not going to happen because, well, we don't make enough money to make that perfect.
We'll get better at it.
Well, I'll try. Whatever. That's part of the fun.
Yeah, man. But I've seen.
So yeah, you brought the shotgun.
Yeah. Because, I figured whatever was out there, a little 9mm.
9mm is not enough. It's got to be shotgun. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't going to cut it. But I've been out deer hunting in places and seen and come across, not like fresh carcasses, but like skeletal remains of deer and stuff like that. And you can see bones that haven't, they're broken, but not from like crush. It seems like to me they looked more like a spiral, like fracture in nature. If you're familiar with that kind of how that kind of plays out.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me. I was like, dude, that's weird. That I can't imagine how a bear would do that.
Yeah, I mean, but you can get spiral fractures from doing things, but it's usually because there was a weird twisting motion. But like you're saying, a bear wouldn't. I mean, maybe I don't know.
And I only thought that too because I had read previously before that that from people who I guess I don't know or who are experts on Bigfoot activity,
the experts,
just whatever that looks like, dude.
Yeah,
saying that's what they'll do when they catch their prey is they'll like grab it and then they'll take it, but they'll break its legs so it can't run off on them.
Dude, isn't that what like chimps do?
I think so.
Ask Jamie. Hey, Jamie, can you pull that up?
All right, hold on.
We totally didn't copy that from anybody. This is completely original.
Okay, here we go. I got a better way to frame the question here.
But like while you're pulling that up, like I think I've heard that word because everybody likes to the chimps they just want to be peaceful. Chimps are the most brutal thing out there.
Yeah, dude.
They love to eat monkeys
alive.
Yeah, and that's why it reminded me. Like, don't they like to like? We'll just eat them.
Probably
eat them ass first.
Hey, Jamie, can you hear me?
Oh, he's just gonna play music.
Jamie, can you hear me? Oh my God, dude!
What is he doing?
Just figuring it out.
Yeah. Figured it out. He's playing some mellow acoustic stuff. Not bad.
Dude, that American accent thing is messing him up. Hey, Jamie, speak in your regular voice.
Understood, Mike. Back to normal.
There we go.
There we go.
Now he's not so retarded.
My bad, dude. Sorry. Hey, if you were a Sasquatch and you caught a live deer, what would you do with it next?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, yeah? What's my first clue?
I just gave it to you.
No. Oh, I see he's hearing me and then hearing you and then trying to answer that at the same time.
Okay, well I gotta shut up.
Okay.
We'll try it again.
Jamie, let's start over. You ready?
Ready.
All right. If you were a Sasquatch and you had just caught yourself a live deer, what would you do with it next?
Easy, dude. Snap its neck clean, no torture. Then I'd drag it back to the den, gut it with claws, no knives needed, and roast the best cuts over a fire made from lightning. Leave the guts for the ravens. Sasquatch is efficient. You think that's brutal? We're not vegans.
Okay, now if I have stumbled across the carcass of that deer sometime later, what would I see, do you think?
Half-eaten haunch, femur picked clean, tracks, big, barefoot, splayed toes leading away like it was no big deal. Maybe a claw mark on a nearby tree, 5 fingers, way too deep. And if you're lucky, one tuft of reddish-black fur snagged on bark. Everything else, gone. Wolves or vultures rest. But the smell, still there. Sweet, iron, and wet dog. You'd know you weren't looking at a bear kill.
Dude, calm down, man.
Calm your tits, my God.
Oh, God, dude.
It's way too easy. It's awesome. This is how I do it. 5 fingers all up in there.
Yeah, way too deep, dude.
Fisting. Fisting for all.
Enough of that, man. That's got to be done. But yeah, dude, I think Sasquatch is real. I think it's a real deal. I think, I mean, you can go drive around out here. It won't take you too long to get to parts in the woods where no one's probably ever been. You know, there is a lot.
How
of
many people have walked
forest land around here?
What we're looking at right now. How many people go walk around back there?
I've seen one.
I mean, people do, but like, I get in my car and I drive down the road. I don't go back there. So if there's something back there, I'd never know.
Well, and also, I mean, if you want to tie the whole cryptid animal thing to like spiritual entities and stuff like that, I mean, maybe it's like there's a whole angels, demons things happening out there, and we see that we're like, oh, UFOs and Sasquatch, you know. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because like we've talked about, I feel like my mic is a lot hotter than yours. Is it?
I'm not very close.
Maybe it's the distance. I'll edit those out. Yeah, we're learning as we go here, so you know that's probably why we make $0.
This was gonna suck. This one will go down as our
this is the worst.
They'll be like, oh man, those guys on the first one, it was bad.
Those guys are idiots.
But look at them now. That's what they'll say.
But look at them now. They're even more retarded. More.
Look at them now. They're both bald.
Look, I mean, what coincidence is that? I'm losing my hair.
That's it, dude.
And, you know, it's still sort of there, but, you know, I'm still rolling with it because my back, I think I have more hair on there. I've probably been, if I walk around out there right now, I might be the Bigfoot we're looking for.
Yeah,
but yeah, you were like trying to, there's so much shit that like we don't understand. And so like the whole Bible is just filled with like, well, you know, that isn't, what is that supposed to be? Is that something that you just couldn't explain? You know, flaming chariots? Who knows?
Well, the reason I brought that up is because what if, I mean, if that is the situation, in fact, I mean, those things have been around for a long time. They probably, if they want to stay hidden away, they probably know how to do it pretty good, you know?
Wasn't that kind of like Atlantis? Well, you know, if aliens are out there, where'd be the easiest place to hide in plain sight?
Yeah. Under the ocean.
Yeah, ocean, man.
For sure.
We'd never find it. You don't have to go out in the woods. You just, if you got the technology to go underwater, we'd never ever see that. Be gone.
Yeah, but even out in the woods, man, people go hiking out in these woods every year, finding cave systems that they've never been found before, and all sorts of stuff out there.
Oh yeah, I mean, we went to this cave in Arizona, and it's weird how it got found. There's a guy that owned the property out there, and some explorers wanted to go down there, and they're like, "Oh, there's some caves." Well, they discovered the caves and all that, and the owner, I guess, is like, "Oh, let me guess, it's those 2 mounds." Land's pretty flat, but there's these 2 giant mounds. And he's like, how'd you know? He's like, yeah, it's right there. Because when I take my horse, when the hooves would come over, he's like, I hear the ground's hollow.
Oh, dang.
So there's these big caves under there, but like nobody nobody had ever been in there. The only thing that'd been in there is bats. And they had to crawl through this thing, and it ended up being they're connected. But I mean, nobody else had been in there until you start exploring. It's the same with, we could walk 100 feet right now and be like, oh, has anybody really seen this? Probably not.
Yeah, there's a lot of the Cascade Mountain Range that's totally unexplored.
Yeah,
Nobody's ever been to.
And that's not even far. You know, if we go even farther up, now we're in some weird territory. So at some point, we're going to get off our asses. I'm sorry, our asses. Ass. Oh. Oh. Isn't that how that works?
Well, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Well, that's why we have to practice.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff to play with here. So at some point, yeah, we just got to get up and go out there and find this shit.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna. I swear, we're totally gonna do.
Yeah.
But okay, so you had,
and that was right. That was probably not too far from me.
Yeah, down the road. So a few times you'd seen eyes. We don't really know what it is. It just seemed, and again, taking everything with a grain of salt. It's something that you don't know.
True.
And so it's easy to play tricks on your mind. So we're not saying it's definitely Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But like, it's something that you didn't know, and it freaks you the hell out. So,
truth.
I don't think I've ever had like a Bigfoot one though. I've had some stuff, and like we've talked about this before. Finding spaceships, government things.
Yeah.
We can get into that some other time, or not. You know, we're sworn to secrecy. Not us.
Yeah, not
somebody
me.
else. But I think I probably told you about the Roswell thing.
What about it?
Well,
you probably did.
We'll leave that when we get it. We need to stay on topic. We don't Bigfoot. I do. Wait. Yeah, I do have a Bigfoot story.
Okay.
That's what. So one year, my dad was talking to one of his friends, and he was saying how he had found Bigfoot, and that guy was freaked out. It was so tall. It was like 8-9 foot tall, and you know how they have those gates for the logging roads and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, it stepped right over that logging gate like it was nothing. It didn't even have it. It just stepped over it. Didn't jump or nothing. So, I mean, it had to be like 10 foot tall, 12 foot tall. Mm-hmm. So it kept bigger and bigger as the story goes. What he didn't know, though, is my cousin had borrowed my dad's gorilla suit that we had for Halloween a few days ago. And we didn't. He's like, hey, do you have that gorilla suit? Yeah, why? I just wanted to go do something. Okay, whatever. He borrowed it. And then it was, a few days later, he's hearing about this story. I don't remember if my dad ever told him, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was my nephew running around in the woods. And we're like, that was a bad idea. You don't think about that kind of thing. But if you saw, like, we got to hunt that thing down.
I don't know if they still have it right now, but at one point, Pyramid Brewing Company, they had $1 million reward for the undisputable proof of the existence of Sasquatch.
That's it. That's how we're gonna make a living.
That's how we're making our first $1 million.
Hunting Bigfoot. We'll just have to bring him in.
Yeah, I think also if Bigfoot was actually some dude running around out there in a suit, or if that's where all the videos came from, like if there was that many people out there, this is what I'm trying to say. If there's that many people out there running around in a Bigfoot costume, someone would have been shot by accident by now. But you never.
Has that happened?
Not that I've ever heard.
Ask Jamie. Maybe Jamie knows.
All right, I'm gonna pull him up in the chat version so he's not so dumb.
No, that might work. But exactly, how many people get shot dressed up as Bigfoot?
I don't know. Let me see. Has anybody ever been shot while wearing a Bigfoot costume?
I mean, these are facts because we're asking
the internet.
Yeah.
Effectively, that's what we're doing. It's thinking. It's digging deep.
Oh, really?
This is Yeah, my guy. There's at least one wild case that fits the bill. Back in 2012, a guy named Randy Lee Tenley in Montana got himself killed while wearing a ghillie suit. Basically,
not Bigfoot, but
basically a shaggy camouflage getup meant to mimic Bigfoot. He was out on the U.S. Highway 93 near Kalispell trying to spook drivers into thinking they'd seen Sasquatch. Two cars hit him, one after the other, and that was that. No gunshot, though. It was a car strike, not a bullet. Still, it shows how risky that kind of stunt can get. People have been known to shoot at what they think is a threat in the wild, and a Bigfoot costume could easily trigger that. No solid records of an actual shooting, but the intent of the hoax can backfire hard. You think of testing this theory yourself?
No. No. My cousin, though.
No, dude.
Well, hold on. Isn't that what we're all going to be about? We need to test this thing. Let's go see if this works.
Not that one, dude.
Yeah, I'll
That's
pass.
funny. The two people were like, "Oh, we gotta kill this thing, man!" And ran
Back up? How did he get hit twice?
I don't know. Maybe he was ran out in the middle of the road. I don't know. Trying to scare people.
Twice?
Yeah, I don't know.
He got hit once, and he's like, "Yeah, I
Shook it
better
off. I don't know.
do that again."
And I wonder what happened. Did the people who hit him? Did they get charged with anything? That's what I'm wondering now too.
I don't know. How does that work? Because I mean, I was afraid for my life. Bigfoot came out.
Right?
I just gunned it.
I can't guarantee. I mean, while that sounds silly, realistically, if I'm in this situation, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might think like, oh man, this is scary. I gotta kill this Bigfoot. You know?
Well, hey, when you're out, because you were out in the woods by yourself, right? Just garden. What if these eyeballs come closer to you?
Dude.
I mean, oh yeah, well, I'm either gonna get the hell out of there, or okay, I got my gun.
Yeah,
someone's gonna die.
Something, yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that's the only like
Totally in your car to hit Bigfoot.
well, yeah, and you know, I mean, were you just walking around? Or were you in the car?
Me?
Yeah.
I was sitting in my car.
So, like, was it? Could you hit your lights?
Yeah, I turned my headlights on, and my car was pointing down this dirt road.
Yeah.
And so I turned my headlights on, and I could see way down at the end. The
Okay,
eyeballs.
so it's kind of far. It's hard to tell.
it was probably about a quarter mile or so. But
Yeah.
I figured from that far away, if it was something little, I wouldn't be able to tell the two different eyes.
Yeah, like
know?
you're saying, if those would have
But I
been
could-
coming towards you, like I might just run into it and it'd be some dumbass in his ghillie suit.
Yeah,
Because I might not get out of
understandable.
the car. I might not shoot through the car.
but the dude's on the side of the highway. If I'm driving down the freeway, it's swerving to get him, dude. You know,
Yeah, I might. I mean,
depends on what kind of car I'm driving too. Maybe.
yeah,
Montana, probably a big pickup truck is probably what hit him.
yeah. But then my bumper, big deal.
Yeah.
Who cares? From Montana.
But yeah, I figured if we wanted to go somewhere on site, it wouldn't be hard to go. We wouldn't have to go far. That's what I'm saying.
No, we can. I tried to look around here because if you look up the area we're in, like let's see. No. Let's just say Washington State Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
What's an over Olympic Peninsula? That's where we're close here. Ooh, the Dark Divide. Where's that? That sounds creepy.
Oh, I guess like the main Bigfoot hunting organization is here in this area. The BFRO is what they're called. You heard of them?
Oh, .net reports for Washington. BFRO.
Bigfoot
Barfo.
Research Organization.
Yeah, because there was one I seen where there was a boy around town here that said he saw Sasquatch in his window. Oh wait, I do have one other. It's not Sasquatch, but it is dressing up.
Okay.
This is pretty funny. When I went to Disneyland and I was like 8 years old, I really wanted this werewolf mask for some reason, and my dad's like, "Oh, I mean, whatever," and he bought it for me.
Okay.
I thought it was really cool. I didn't like wearing it for some reason, but I thought it was cool. And for Halloween, oh yeah, I'm going to use that, but I was going to be a werewolf slayer. So I was going to hold it because I didn't really want to wear it. And the problem I had, the way that latex smells, it just kind of grossed me out. And then it's so cold, the condensation in there, it was all wet. And I was like, it just grossed me out. And the smell, I was like, no, I'll just be like, I was attacked by a werewolf. And then my dad's all like, oh, what the fuck? I paid for this expensive ass mask. You're not going to wear it. It's like, yeah. So I was probably pouting about it. He decided he was going to do something with it once. And so, like, we didn't live too far from my cousins again. Same family.
Okay. the Bigfoot cousin.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I got to stop over and talk to my brother about something. So he went over there and didn't say, I mean, this was before we had cell phones and stuff. So he just kind of showed up, but he turned off the light before he got there, kind of walked into the house. And he put the werewolf mask on and just stood in the window. It was like, just making some noises. Didn't tell anybody. And at some point, I think one of the kids saw him in the window, freaked him the hell out, and they ran off. But I think we did a lot of stuff like that because there was another time that we were like, hey, we should go over and say hi to him. And so we walked all the way over there. And I remember my cousin was sitting there and he had a blanket over and he's playing T4C, just clicking away. The Fourth Coming is just like, it was like Diablo, sort of.
Okay.
And it was late, so we didn't want to knock on the front door. I'm like, oh, he's right here at the window. So I just went over to the window and I'm like, hey, Ryan, what? Hey. But all he heard is this little tapping on the window. And I'm like, just look over here. I know you probably can't see, but I'm like, come on. Hey. And he takes the blanket and goes, he just covers it up over his head. It's like, there's nobody here. I'm fine. I'm just playing T4C. Everything's fine. And then so I did a little bit louder, like, hey, Ryan. He just flew up and ran out of the room. I'm like, damn it. All right, we'll go to the front door. So then we go to the front door and we're like, dude, hey, we're over here. And he opens the door and he's got a can opener. Oh, hey, it's you guys.
What's up, dudes?
I was like, what are you doing with the can opener? Well, the neighbor kids always come over here and screw with us. So what are you going to open them a can of tuna?
Can of whoop ass, dude.
He didn't say that. That would have been a better response.
That's the only response for that, dude.
But those are only like goofy, spooky stories like that I can think of. Besides, I don't know how many times you've just been in the woods and you'll hear stuff all the time.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's a lot. Even though it looks like there's nothing out there, there's a lot of stuff out there right now, man.
Oh, for damn sure.
There's a lot of critters out there moving around.
You don't have to be scared of no Bigfoots because for sure cougars are real.
Oh,
and
100%.
those make all kinds of weird noises.
Yeah,
and sometimes they're a lot bigger than you would think.
I think I've been hunted by a cougar one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was cougar hunting. There's a joke in there, but that's not what I'm getting at.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I was actually cougar hunting out in Eastern Washington at my father-in-law's place out there, and found some tracks, found a game trail, found some cougar tracks, started following the tracks, and ended up going in this huge 80-acre circle, and came across back of my tracks. They were following their tracks.
Oh,
yeah.
You're like,
yeah, dude. I was like, oh, dude, this thing's coming after me now, man. And so I went home. I got out of there, dude. He's better at it than me, man. I left.
Well, that's the problem with those things. They're so damn quiet that it's.
Have you been out to Northwest Trek before?
Yeah.
They have in their cougar enclosure. They have up on one of the trees, 60 feet up in the air, this big red dot, and that's the highest point they've seen one of the cougars so far jump out of the tree and land on something.
Oh God.
Yeah, 60 feet up.
I mean, yeah, that's easily like those first limbs.
Yeah, even if you're walking through the woods looking for cougars, you'll never see that coming.
Good luck. Unless you got a flashlight.
You'll
like you
never
said,
catch that coming, dude. And they say that they'll kill you just for fun. Like without being hungry.
Well, isn't that like some of them kind of get like that?
That's what I heard. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I heard they'll try and come up behind you they'll never come up in front of you.
Well, yeah.
And so they say, like, if you're out in the woods, I've seen people take, like, they make little eyeball things and put them on the back of their hats. So
Yeah.
it looks like they got eyes back there so the cougar won't come up from behind them.
Well, we need to remember that because at some point we're gonna end up walking around, and I fully intend. I got a 10 millimeter. I'm bringing that damn thing with us if we go anywhere in the woods.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna be armed, and maybe out of the terms of service for everybody because they're like you can't talk about guns, whatever.
Armed with a 12 gauge bow and arrow.
I do what I want. So, hell, is that just the next step? We just get up out of here?
We also have to go into this realizing too that there might not be Bigfoot and we might not ever see anything out there too.
Well, here's the thing about doing this podcast. This is the beautiful thing. We have extra mics set up and ready to go for Mr. Bigfoot to come and change our mind.
Open invitation to him.
So if he by happens to just listen to this stupid show,
That's my bad, dude.
oh, we'll just cancel that out.
Yeah, well, I can't talk. Sorry, Dad, can't talk right now.
Well, maybe we can. No, no,
You don't want to do that.
we can. Oh, this is a good time to do some research here. It's what?
Gay.
I was saying I had this dream about Marco last night. It was really weird. I was at my old house and there was some block party going on, and I walked down the street and I seen him and I was like, Marco! And he have you seen pictures of him?
He's gained weight.
Yeah,
Well, last
like-
I saw him, he was getting kind of chubby.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick, bro. But like, yeah, but like he looks like he's built, like he'd been
Okay.
working out
Oh,
too.
good,
and maybe he's got a little weight on him, but who doesn't?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like he doesn't look like a skinny little bitch anymore.
No, yeah, he probably not. He got a job driving a dump truck for his uncle.
Oh,
Doing
but
that
you gotta be a badass then. But yeah, I in my dream I seen him and he was like pretty stacked looking, and I was like, dude, what's up? And he like started running at me, and he ran full bore and just went boom into me. But I held my ground, and we just kind of like hit, and it didn't knock me over. And he's like, hey, what's up? And we hugged, and it's like, man, remember when we used to do a podcast and stuff? Like, I'm sorry we got in all this shit. It's so stupid. I'm sorry, shit. Try to keep this show clean. I don't do a very good job. And it just is what it is. So if you don't want to listen, then don't. I don't care.
Is it recording right now?
Yeah. Okay. I snuck that in there.
That's cool.
So, because we had to take a quick break, and then we came back and we wanted to test some stuff out because this is all new to us. And when we were talking about podcasts and stuff, when we first did it, like it's kind of just a mess because we're just like, okay, here we go, pre-game. Let's start drinking. Yeah, that was our show. It's probably a let's get f***ed up show.
Yeah,
it's
pretty much, dude.
And it was a good time.
Yeah. Oh, we played Dungeons and Dragons a couple times.
Did we record? Did we?
I think we did.
Probably.
That not like the real Dungeons and Dragons, but that other board game that you had.
Oh yeah, I do. I lost it, so I bought it again.
Oh, yeah.
So I have like everything again. What was that? The Legend of Drizzt.
Yeah.
And then you got the other one.
I had the other one, and it wasn't as good.
Yeah, it was. And
I ended up getting rid of that one. I never played it anymore.
I made the family play it, and they actually had fun. They don't want to admit it, but we were playing it totally wrong. now that I understand, like it is really hard because every time you go, if you don't move, you have to pull an encounter card. But then if you do, you might encounter something anyway. So like we got to the last part and people started dying. Like, it's okay. As long as not everybody dies, we're still in it. Yeah. And you're not dead for too many rounds. We're good. So we ended up making it, but it made it a lot harder. But side note, it's about as hard if you play it correctly, is it's going to be to find Bigfoot, to get back on track.
Yeah,
You see
right.
where I went
Yeah.
with that?
Good one.
Yeah.
Good rebound.
So I said something about Yetis because, the name of the show, what's really awesome? AI.
Yes.
It's also brutally scary at the same time because, we're just waiting for President AI to come along and start telling us what to do.
Everything I've ever tried to get AI to do does it really good.
I mean, not always, but you have to be a human to pick up on like, oh, that's not right.
Yeah.
But usually you can get it to do what you want.
Yeah.
Just like, the songs and stuff. It's like, oh, that's not quite right. And then all of a sudden pops up like, what the hell? How did,
Yeah.
this would have taken me weeks. Stupid. Music's done. Mm-hmm. I mean, isn't it?
I feel like it's going to go that way.
I'm kind of...
If it's that easy to make a really good song, then like really what's the point?
I mean, almost like I was, dude, we're going to start playing music and yeah, that's great and all, but
The value the only value that retains long run is just the extra creativity, the extra brain to come up with something, on the human end. That's the only that's going to keep it original. Like, oh, this is a song made by whoever, but maybe it's not really made by them. It's just they're the ones who came up with the prompt for it and the lyrics or whatnot, and
yeah.
AI did your song, but you're more of a producer now than an actual musician.
Well, and if you were an alien, how hard is that to hack?
For what?
I mean, they could hack the AI, and now,
For sure.
now the aliens are controlling us. Or to stay sort of on topic, I've always thought, like, it was a really good explanation of why you can't find Bigfoot.
Because he's an alien.
Exactly.
I thought that too.
So when he gets in his ship and is just,
Because no one's ever found like a Bigfoot cave or
No,
a dead Bigfoot body.
well, that explains why he's not. You can't find it because he
goes home at the end of the day.
Yeah.
he goes back to the mothership. Dude.
Well, I mean, he could be like the damn predator too with camouflage.
You never know.
I don't know.
Well, no, I don't think that because then we'd never see him.
Well, what if he's just doing it to screw with you?
I don't know, maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Change my mind. Come on over here.
What do you think about Bigfoot?
what do you think? But so Yeti's just a snow Bigfoot then, right?
I believe so. It's is that what the abominable snowman is too?
I don't know. We'll make AI tell us.
All right.
I mean, we can
Get to gay AI back up here. Is the Yeti the same thing?
This is how we are.
It's Bigfoot.
We're so good at doing that.
Let's see here. It's thinking.
All right.
Nah, my guy. Yeti and Bigfoot aren't quite the same. Though they're cousins in the cryptid family, Yeti's the Himalayan high-altitude dweller. Think snowy peaks, shaggy white fur, built for cold. Bigfoot's the North American forest brute, darker hair, more lumbering through pines. I almost said penis there for a second.
Penis.
Yeah. Legends differ. Yeti's tied to Buddhist tales of a wild man, while Bigfoot's got Native American roots like the Sasquatch of the Pacific Northwest. Size-wise, both get pegged. Dude. I bet they do.
Yay!
Both get pegged at 7 to 10 feet, but Yeti's often described as more ape-like. Bigfoot more humanish. No hard proof on either. Footprints, hair samples, blurry pics, but the terrain shapes the story. You leaning toward one over the other? Nah, dude.
I had no idea that Bigfoot was into that. Or is it Yetis that were?
I don't know, man. I said they both do, dude.
They both get pegged. It's crazy, but, AI will just come up and tell you. So, that's cool.
I'll tell you. Yeah, it'll tell you.
I kind of feel. I think this is the right. What we need to do next is probably just bring this on the road. We'll just go somewhere.
I think that's the next natural step.
We'll just pack up. It'd be even more awesome if we just camped out a night somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got access to my father-in-law's property out there. And it's a bit of a drive, so it's not like just a quick, like, oh, yeah, let's go there and do this.
And where's this at?
You know where Goldendale is?
No. Where do you say it was like?
Let's not record this part.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, basically over the mountains, Eastern Washington.
Yeah.
So,
but I have keys to it. I got access to it.
We got my parents. They got acres right down the road here too. So yeah. Like we got areas that we can just.
I was saying if for an overnight situation because it's there's a cabin there.
Yeah.
And, stuff
because we can remote do wherever we want. So we can do whatever we want. We're adults.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm a grown man.
I do what I want. Oh man, I feel like a burp. We haven't even been drinking.
No, dude.
That's the weird thing, You get older, and I just can't drink.
I'm pretty sure next time we will.
Most likely.
I'm pretty sure we will.
Next time we'll make sure we get it started in here.
Well, this is
more like the original though.
This is the first one.
Well, yeah, we got to ease into it.
We got to iron it out.
My body can't handle like we used to.
No. Yeah, no, can't do that.
Oh, it was just party.
Well, we had it go on our favorite too where I didn't really have to go far to get home either.
It's true.
If I really had to, I could have walked home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could have done a remote, but that doesn't matter.
But
all right, so we just came to the conclusion here that we're not good enough to just keep rambling like we used to. So we didn't do enough research walking into this to have enough Bigfoot material ready to go. But we really
next time we will.
Yeah, we just really wanted to start this because
we just wanted to get one on the books.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to start somewhere. Yeah. I know my first one's probably going to suck ass. So hey, whatever. Who gives a shit? Oh, I'm sorry. Who gives a?
It's going to suck ass. Who gives a?
It's great. We know exactly what we're doing.
I'm hitting all the right buttons now.
You guys are crazy. Crazy, man. Tranquilizers?
Well, anyway, at that next time we're going to do a little bit more research just so everybody, like the 0 people that listen, that way maybe one person will say, hey, this was a little bit better.
Yep. If you do listen to this, thank you. And now that we're podcasters again, I'll say, do the other podcasters a favor, listen to your local podcast.
Yeah, exactly. You got to start somewhere.
Listen to us first, but then listen to someone else.
I would highly encourage people to do this. And I forgot to say this because this is really important. Podcasting for men is like the OnlyFans for women, basically.
True. That's a good way to put it, man.
It totally is. Like, morally a little bit different, but it's kind of on the same thing.
It's the easiest thing a guy could do probably to try and make some money.
That's what I'm saying. It's like how many. It's almost very similar where how many guys go out there and like, oh, we're gonna have a podcast, we're gonna talk, and it's just awful. It's stupid. How many girls go out there and like, oh, I'm gonna post nudes of myself, and then it just ew. Nobody wanted to see that. You thought people did, but they didn't, and that's sad. But I'm glad that we have the outlet to have a male OnlyFans. I just didn't realize that that's what it was.
Without having to get naked.
Yeah, we don't even have to get naked. We just have to go out there and talk about ourselves and say our personal lives and look like
tell
idiots.
the ladies about this because they'll stop doing OnlyFans and start podcasting and we'll be done. Dude.
Well, with that, we just need to go ahead and wrap this up because before we'll just keep talking. And,
yeah.